Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw, and I'm here in Las Vegas, and I'm with a gentleman that we've interviewed before, Donald Cortuzzi, who's with Lip Smacking Foodie Tours of Las Vegas, and we actually just did one of his tours, and we're going to talk about that and a whole lot more. I've done a few of Donald's tours. They're great, they're fantastic, and really you can send your clients here to really experience them. It's a great experience, and you're going to hear all about that and more on Insider Travel Report. Well, Donald, first of all, it's great to see you. I mean, we haven't seen it with about a year ago, maybe. That was it.
It seems like a little bit longer, but it's great seeing you. Yeah. Welcome to Vegas.
Yeah, and we're back, and we just completed one of your tours. Tell me the tour that we were just on.
So this is the Savors of the Strip. That's the name of it. It's one of our lip smacking foodie tours. This one's all at the Aria Resort and Casino.
Well, and right next door to Crystals. We're in Crystals now.
Yes, we're at our final restaurant, Mastro's Ocean Club, which is in the shops at Crystals.
Okay, so we started out at, what was the one?
We start over at Javier's, which I think is one of the best Mexican restaurants in Vegas.
And then we went to Serrano's, which is...
Julian Serrano, Michelin award-winning chef, Spanish tapas, and then we also do the Steakhouse Mastro's for 2 different courses.
Yeah, so you get about 3 entrees. They lied to me. They said, we're going to go here for dessert. It turned out it was steak and dessert. So you're not going to go away hungry on this one. But let's talk about some of the other products you offer, because there is the one downtown that I've done a couple of times, right?
Yes, we have quite a few lip smacking tours. We host daily for leisure, public tours. We have a lunch one over at Venetian and Wynn. We also have a lunch one downtown that showcases all the popular local restaurants. Okay. This dinner one that you did this evening is nightly. It has the option to include a helicopter flight over the Strip afterward. We have a downtown dinner one, and then we have one over at Resorts World for dinner as well.
And I've been there. There's a lot of great restaurants there too. So you kind of pick resorts, there's going to be a lot of great restaurants?
Definitely. And then we feature the signature dishes that these restaurants are known for, all while giving a tour along the way.
Yeah, you did some pop-up ones too. I saw one you sent out. You're doing like a pizza one. I almost flew out for that one. That was.
We've been keeping it fun and interesting in Vegas. We just hosted a barbecue tour last night. We did one Mandalay Bay a couple of days before. We do quite a few unique experiences around town. One that we host regularly that I forgot to mention is our Ultimate Steakhouse tour. Okay. 3 top steakhouses, limousine transportation between, Kobe beef, the works, the patio.
Like a heavy evening, but if some people love their steak, you're going to love that, right?
Definitely. We also paired up with surf and turf. It's the bells and whistles. You get the patio table overlooking the fountains of Bellagio at Prime. It's really a high-end experience.
No, that sounds great. And I think one time you even did a Chicago tour once, right? You did a pizza tour, which was like a deep dish pizza tour. And after knowing the deep dish pizza, I was like, how can you go to 3 places like that? But I guess you did. Right?
Oh yeah, there's institutions in Chicago, which is where I'm from, and we have a Chicago deep dish pizza tour, lip smacking tour that takes you to Gino's East, Lou Malnati's, Pizzeria Uno. You don't have to wait 45 minutes for the deep dish to come out. It only takes 5. Your VIP tables waiting. I
like that idea. It took me a little while to get that one like that. Now, do you have any other ideas? You're very creative. You keep on doing new stuff, right?
Well, we get so many repeat guests. Travel advisors that are always booking their clients, looking for new experiences. So we're always coming up with new tours. I've been hosting them outside of Vegas regularly for more or less private experiences. So I'll be in Minneapolis in 2 weeks. Okay. I've done Denver. I've done quite a few other cities. So we're getting around the nation.
Have you tried New York yet?
Not yet, but we'd love to.
Yeah, you should try. It's great. But this is fantastic. I never thought of Vegas as a foodie destination until I met you. And I know they're great restaurants and obviously name brand restaurants here, but I never saw the breadth and depth of what's available here. So.
Yeah, there's so many amazing restaurants, and when visitors come to Vegas, they're typically never eating in their hotels. So it's up to the travel advisor to help them book their room, their flight, and then the next thing in line is lunch and dinner, and we're commissionable, so we work great with travel advisors. They get to experience 4 different restaurants, 3 different restaurants, depending on which lip smacking tour, instead of just selecting one.
You still have that Chinatown one?
We do. It's a self-guided tour. We also have an option option for these individual private self-guided tours where you don't go with a guide. It's just exclusive to you and whoever is in your party. You check in with the host or the hostess at each restaurant, and they execute the experience flawlessly.
And I love it because we had a guide who took us, we just had about, I don't know how many people we had on this tour. We had, I know there were actually 6 or 7 of us in our little group, but there was probably about twice as much, more than twice as much who came along. And your guide was great. He talked about not just the food, but also where we were, some of the art that was around, everything else. So he's giving you, and I remember this from the downtown Vegas one where, you know, he's talking about downtown Vegas and all this. In fact, I remember you were on with me on that one. So it's more than just the food, right?
Oh yeah, I like to refer to it dinner and a show, because you're not just eating, you're also learning about the area, things to do, whether it's a speakeasy, something to do after the lip smacking tour. There's lots of great things in Vegas that if you're not from here, or even if you are from Vegas, you a lot of times just walk right past and nobody gives you an explanation on those. So we curate a whole full experience.
No, it really was great. Well, Donald, it was great to come back and see this tour once again. I've done a version of this one. I've done the downtown one, and I feel like I should collect them, you know, and do different ones. And anytime, you know, I'd love to try one of your other cities one of these days too.
Love to have you, and if you want to stick around tomorrow morning, we have our lip smacking boozy brunch.
I would love to do that, but there is a red-eye flight that beckons, unfortunately, tonight for me, because I stayed on specifically because I wanted to do this. We had organized this, and I suddenly realized I had to be in Fort Lauderdale the next day. So, but I knew I could, you know, trust you to get me well fed before my flight tonight, and then I'll be in Fort Lauderdale. But I'm sorry I'm missing that one. That sounds great.
Next time you're here, we'd love to have you.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to be here in November, so we'll work on that one.
Okay, wonderful.
Good to see you, Donald.
Great to see you, James.
Oh, by the way, where can travel advisors go to find out about lip smacking foodie tours?
Well, you could check out our website, but I'd love to work out something directly with the advisor. My email is don@lipsmackingfoodietours. We are commissionable. Most restaurants don't offer commissions, so not only do you get to offer your clients a great experience, but you get a little something back on it.
And it's a great experience total, and your clients are going to really come back really wowed, and they get a great overview of some of the best restaurants in Vegas. Donald, great to see you again. We've been talking with you, I think, since pre-COVID.
That's right.
And now, and you got through it, we got through it.
Oh yeah.
And now things are going great, I hope.
Fantastic. Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you very much.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.